So something exciting just happened, or rather didn't happen. Over on Reddit, Zakawer2 wrote, "Seems like there's no in-game announcement today. Challenger Pack 7 reveal incoming? I checked the game today and it seems like the weekly announcement of event tourneys / spirit board events every Wednesday morning, at least here in Europe where I live, it's Tuesday for me, has been cancelled today. To clarify, they normally always announce either an event tourney or a spirit board event every Wednesday morning, but no announcement was made today. This seems to hint towards the possibility of Challenger Pack 7 being revealed later this week, likely as part of a full-size General Nintendo Direct. So it seems our Smash event is missing right now, and this could indicate we could possibly be getting Challenger Pack 7 very soon, possibly even this week." Over on Twitter, Ethan K wrote me, "We'd normally have a weekly online tournament announced by now by @SmashBrosJP. Don't want people to get too worked up over it, but the last time the tournament was delayed, we got Small Battlefield. Make of all this what you will." And that's true. The week we got Small Battlefield, the week Tuesday, August 4th, it was in between the Cool Blue Spirit event that we got announced on Tuesday, July 28th, and the Weekend Minions one announced Tuesday, August 11th. So not getting a Smash Spirit event or Tourney event announced on its usual schedule is highly suspicious and could be a good indicator of something else happening. Over on Smashboards, Monkey D. Lenny wrote, "A Spirit event and event tournament never conflict with one another. Event tourneys go live on Friday and they're always announced on Tuesday at around 8 p.m., just like Spirit events and vice versa. There's literally no reason to wait this long to announce this week's event, since they've always followed a strict schedule. The only time it's been broken like this were the Octopath Traveler event, which is what we're using as our deadline, and the day we got the Small Battlefield update out of nowhere. If we go past 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there's still no event update, then clearly they're holding back for something. We are now well past 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it does seem like something might actually be happening this week for Super Smash Bros. Over on Twitter, Push Dustin wrote, "Pure speculation, no Spirit event / tournament announcement makes a character announcement for Smash Ultimate this week slightly more likely. So, who do you think it could be?" Also over on my Discord, Manu Yaga wrote, "Some people on Smashboards are talking about the Direct Archive page being updated today. I don't know if that means anything, but I looked and didn't see anyone here mention it. If you have, I apologize." And then if we look over on Smashboards, Epic Martin 7 wrote, "So apparently the Nintendo Direct Archive page was updated today, and then it shows it was last modified Tuesday, September 1st, 2020. Of course, don't get any hopes up, but it is fascinating. The page they are talking about is the official page on the Nintendo website that archives the Directs, and the last time it was updated was yesterday, September 1st. So it seems highly likely we could get some Smash news soon, possibly a Sakurai Presents for the next character, or maybe even a Nintendo Direct. I know we've been all desperately anticipating a Nintendo Direct to happen. Last time I mentioned this, over on Twitter, @NintendoNYC wrote, "Beginning 9/1, September 1st, Nintendo New York will be accepting general entry, and reservations are no longer required." Over on Twitter, Breadbug wrote me, "Since the NYC store announced a reopening, do you think this could hint towards a possible Direct soon? It's very stretchy, but since Directs prominently aired there, I feel like the reopening could be a sort of preparation for one, since they always helped hype up Directs." That could be. The Nintendo New York store likes to showcase the Nintendo Directs, and especially Smash reveals, on a big screen TV, and they get some great reaction videos from the crowd. So a more normalized Nintendo New York store could be happening in preparation for something like that happening very soon. Over on my Discord, Gaster wrote, "King Zell announces his retirement from giving out insider information, leaving behind another hint about the rumored 3D Mario collection." King Zell wrote a post that was just the number 3, possibly a final hint towards something. Maybe the Mario 3D collection is 3 games, though we sort of already knew that. Maybe it's a hint at September 3rd. The last full-blown Nintendo General Direct was September 4th, 2019, so we are literally approaching a full year since we have gotten one. Perhaps they will clinch it by one day and we get one on the 3rd here. Obviously, we have tons of rumors of this 3D Mario Remaster collection, and everyone is anxiously waiting for it to finally be announced. This is supposedly for Mario's 35th anniversary, and the Super Mario Bros. Series anniversary is September 13th, so the clock is ticking to do anything for that anniversary. The only first-party Nintendo game happening for the rest of the year that we know about right now is Pikmin 3 Deluxe, so it does seem like if Nintendo has games for the 4th quarter 2020 holiday season, they'd have to let us know about them soon. Alright, so whether or not we get a Nintendo Direct, not getting a Spirit event this week is highly indicative of something Smash happening in the very near future. We have Amiibo Theory placing the release of the next character at some point close to our next wave of Amiibos, Joker and Hero on September 25th in Japan and October 2nd in America. So let's talk some Smash characters. One interesting thing that is going on this week is that it's Rayman's 25th anniversary. Walmart Canada Gaming wrote, "Shout out to the Rayman franchise, which turns 25 years old today." Rayman, of course, is a highly requested Smash character and always seems to fall just short of being a playable fighter. As in the last few Smash games, he's been relegated to a trophy and a spirit. Could it finally be Rayman's time to shine? However, I must mention again how anniversaries rarely coincide with Smash reveals, but they can sometimes. Little Mac's anniversary was when he was revealed for Smash, and Hero was released on the Dragon Quest XI anniversary. Speaking of anniversaries, Toby Fox wrote, Undertale's 5th anniversary is in 2 weeks. There's going to be a special article about it in next week's Famitsu. No crazy announcements are planned for the day, but we've prepared a little something to show fans on 9/15. So possibly some cool Undertale news soon. I don't know if Smash would ever get more than just the Sans Mii costume, but hey, maybe. So what else do we have going that could indicate a potential Smash character? One of the few other things we know is coming from Nintendo this year is the Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. If a Sword and Shield Pokemon rep were to happen, I feel like it would have to be this year, and likely somewhat coincide with the release of that DLC. I don't think they'd hold off a Pokemon rep for later on in the past, when Sword and Shield is still very current right now and getting DLC updates here in 2020. Personally, I'd want Toxtricity if we get a Sword and Shield Pokemon rep, but Rillaboom would be my choice from the starters, as I'd want to complete that Fire, Water, Grass trio we have going with Greninja and Incineroar. Although we missed out on the Smash event this week, there is another Nintendo event happening this month. There's an event for Mario Tennis. Waluigi started off as a Mario Tennis character, so perhaps we could get him. Sakurai has always included Waluigi with a tennis racket for his assist trophy, so the Waluigi Mario Tennis connection is well established in Smash. Speaking of Mario reps, Paper Mario took a big hit to his chances recently in the form of this Origami King Spirit event. Paper Mario seemed extremely likely, especially because his newest game, the Origami King, was passed over for getting a Spirit event upon its release. However, now that we've gotten one, I believe his chances are much, much lower. Paper Mario could still, of course, happen, but it really does seem like they would have saved this Origami King Spirit event for his Spirit board if he was to be one of our DLC characters. Geno, of course, is my most wanted character for Smash, but I am a little afraid of getting too excited about him possibly becoming a playable fighter. So one scenario I had come up with in my mind was that maybe Paper Mario would be the playable character, and Geno would be the deluxe Mii costume that came alongside with him. This would really represent the Mario RPG games as a whole really well, and it would sort of keep my expectations low for Geno, just having him be a deluxe Mii costume, and then if it turned out he was actually the playable fighter, I'd be pleasantly surprised. However, with this Paper Mario the Origami King Spirit event, I really do think Paper Mario's chances of being a playable fighter have diminished greatly. So it's very possible Geno may in fact be a playable character. He's now sort of in the lead as far as Mario RPG reps go. However, Geno is also a Square rep. So with that in mind, there are other ways to get a playable fighter with Geno as the deluxe Mii costume. And again, I kind of like keeping my expectations a bit lower here if I can, even though I do think Geno has a very good shot at being a playable character. So not only did we get that Paper Mario the Origami King Spirit event, we've also gotten 2 Square Spirit events during this second Fighter's Pass. The first one was for Trials of Mana, and the second one was for Octopath Traveler. So it does seem like Square is on board for this second Fighter's Pass, and that could bode well for getting another Square rep at some point in this pass. One of the most wanted characters for Super Smash Bros. Is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I even want Sora. I know he's a rival to Geno, but Kingdom Hearts is a great series, and Sora would just be really awesome to get in Smash. Kingdom Hearts is already sort of a crossover game, so to have that happen in Smash, it would just be a really huge thing to have happen. Of course, one of the big issues with Sora is that he's sort of joint owned by Square and Disney, so the negotiations for him might be more difficult than your average fighter. We really can't say for sure. Also, about the only firm rule we have for Smash is no fourth-party characters. The characters in Smash have to originate from video games. And technically, Sora is really tied to a lot of that Disney stuff, which did not start in video games. You could, of course, bring Sora to Smash with purely Kingdom Hearts stuff. You could change the Mickey Mouse symbol on the end of his Keyblade to like a Smash symbol. You could get rid of Donald and Goofy and only have characters that originated in Kingdom Hearts. It's possible, but it might not represent the series the best way, and Sakurai is all about series being represented correctly. Now that said, Mickey Mouse has actually been mentioned in Smash before. This is sort of a little known fact, but back in Brawl, one of the Game & Watch games was a Mickey Mouse game, and this is directly referenced in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So it wouldn't be the first time something Disney actually showed up in Smash. One of the big issues with adding fourth-party characters in any capacity to Super Smash Bros. Is that it sort of opens up a Pandora's box. If we get Sora with Donald and Goofy, then can we get Mickey Mouse? And does that mean that Darth Vader's on the table now? Can we get Goku and Shrek and anybody else? Is SpongeBob coming to Smash? When you start opening up fourth-party characters, it just gets way too complicated, way too messy, and sort of loses what Smash is supposed to be about. For instance, if we had never gotten third-party characters in Smash with Solid Snake and Sonic, we probably would have a lot of the first-party characters people want as playable fighters by now. Characters like Dixie Kong and Waluigi would almost certainly be playable fighters in Smash if we didn't have those roster spots going to third-party characters. And if we open up the door for fourth-party characters, the chances of getting any video game characters after that becomes a lot more unlikely. So I do think Sora is a possibility for Smash, but here's the two ways I could see it going down. One, we get Sora with only Kingdom Hearts stuff, which wouldn't necessarily represent Kingdom Hearts super well, taking out all that Disney stuff, but it's a possibility for what could happen. The other scenario for getting Sora in Smash I could see is getting Sora as the last character in Smash Ultimate. Challenger Pack 11 here. If Sora showed up at the end, I don't think people would be assuming that characters like Goku and Shrek and Darth Vader and stuff would be getting into Smash because we'd know it was over at that point. Sora's a very popular character, so it would make sense to save him for last. It would be really exciting. It could also mean you could add those Disney characters like Donald and Goofy and stuff to like his final Smash or something like that without making fans think that a bunch of fourth-party characters are coming, because this would be the very end of Smash Ultimate. That would be it. This would be the end, so it would sort of open up the door for fourth-party characters right before shutting the door for all characters. If that is what happened with Sora, if we did actually get him last, one ironic thing might be that Geno could be the deluxe Mii costume. And the way these Mii costumes have been revealed to us, they show all the Mii costumes and then show the deluxe one at the end with a sort of mini reveal trailer. If Sora was the last character, Challenger Pack 11, and Geno was the deluxe Mii costume alongside with him, Geno would literally be the last character announced for Smash Ultimate, and that would just break my heart having to wait that long. It would be crazy if it happened at the very end of Smash speculation. So yeah, this scenario is just interesting to me, to say the least. While we're talking crazy out there theories, let's talk a bit about Caco Over on my Discord, Logan wrote, "Switch port is coming 2020. Wonder when it's getting announced," and then showed that Doom Eternal is still supposedly coming to Nintendo Switch in 2020. We are still waiting for that announcement, but the release date is still set for this year. Possibly if we get a Nintendo Direct, it could be announced there. Obviously, with Caco in mind, this would be a perfect time to announce Doomguy for Smash. One interesting idea I've heard is that potentially Caco is real, but Doomguy isn't happening. We did have that interview with Marty Stratton that seemed to hard deconfirm Doomguy. Of course, that might have just been deflection, similar to Grant Kirkhope's "Don't Hold Your Breath" for Banjo. Though not getting Doomguy wouldn't really deconfirm Caco necessarily. We did get the Vault Boy Mii costume from Bethesda, so maybe a Cacodemon Mii costume is all we'd be getting from Doom. One theory I've heard is that if potentially Master Chief was negotiated for already, we do of course have Microsoft already in Smash with Banjo, potentially Nintendo or Sakurai didn't want two green Space Marine first-person shooter reps in one pass. While I love both characters and think both games would be great additions to Smash, I assume Japanese audiences might find both Doomguy and Master Chief more samey than a lot of Americans believe the anime swordsmen in Smash are all samey. Alright guys, well that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Hopefully skipping over the Spirit event is a good indication that a Smash character might get revealed very, very soon here, possibly even a Nintendo Direct. If you guys have any thoughts or comments about any of the stuff I talked about in this video, leave them below. So once again, thank you guys for all the subscribes, all the likes. Really helps out the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, or like the video, or leave a comment, whatever you want. Until next time, have a good one.